And joining me straight from Bharat Mandapam is Mr. Abhishek Singh, CEO of India AI Mission, someone who has conceptualized it and is now implementing it. Mr. Singh, close to 90% of the AI patents originate in the United States, Europe, and China. Is India then sending a message that the global south will chart its own course and will democratize AI through this summit?
See, I would not see it that way. What I would see is that India is showing what it is capable of. All the patents that are created in the United States, many of it is contributed by people of Indian origin, people who have studied in India. India's talent has been part of that. So all the big companies, they do have their global capability centers in India. In fact, if you look at, say, Google DeepMind, they have a very strong center in Bangalore, which has contributed to the development of Gemini and other products which are there. If you look at OpenAI, or if you look at Microsoft, lots of Indian engineers have contributed to that. What we are saying is that yes, there is an opportunity for Indian companies, there is company opportunity for Indian IT industry, there's an opportunity for Indian startups, where because the talent is there, if you make the right investments, India will also be able to play a role in the development of AI, in the deployment of AI, in building use cases, and ensuring that ultimately investors also invest in Indian minds and Indian companies so that IP gets created in India.
So, Mr. Singh, can India then build world-class AI without relying on foreign chips, models, and cloud infrastructure? And will this Delhi summit help open the way to a richer and perhaps more inclusive AI ecosystem?
That is what is the intention. What we need to show is that while we do work with the global big tech companies, we do work with frontier AI labs, but the presence in companies like Sarvam who has built a foundation model which is performing very well on all benchmarks as compared to other frontier labs. The capability is there today. There is one Sarvam, tomorrow there will be six such Sarvams. And if we keep on investing, if we keep on supporting Indian IT industry, Indian IT startups, Indian engineers, we will be able to compete with the best in the world. And the way Indian technology is developed, as we've seen in the example of digital public infrastructure, that it is not only developed for India, but it's developed for the global community. We do share with the global south. The global south looks at India as with trust. So that is what we are trying to position ourselves to in the play.
One may also ask that will summits of this nature in future be more about clones, and is artificial intelligence going to be at the cost of human jobs or perhaps opportunities?
Not at all. In fact, every technology, when it has evolved, it has led to some jobs, of course, getting impacted, becoming obsolete, but many new opportunities coming in. So whether it was the internet or whether it's the automobiles, every technology has led to creation of new jobs. So AI will also create new jobs, whether it's in the field of data science, data analytics, or agentic AI, or edge AI, or physical AI. This whole thing about building AI transformational services. So the opportunity of India is that given our technology prowess, given our talent prowess, that we can play a big role in building AI transformational services for not only India, but for the whole world. So that's what we are looking at. Then the jobs which will be created, it will require, it's not that it will automatically come to us. We'll need to invest a lot in skilling. We'll need to invest a lot in reskilling. We'll need to provide opportunities to Indian youth who can who can who can acquire these skills and who can be at the forefront. Let's see, for example, robotics. Robotics in India, maybe because of the large population, we don't need robots. But there are countries in the West who are looking at robots and assessment. But can India become a manufacturing base for robots? And if that becomes, and if with our push by the government on manufacturing sector, if we're able to occupy a piece of that cake, it will mean a lot for our economy and for creation of jobs.
Uh, Top tech honchos have started arriving in India, and perhaps over the next few days, there'll be interesting conversations with regards to privacy, deepfakes. Do you think regulation is one idea which will be certainly dominating this entire space, sir?
See, at every such conference, when we look at the opportunities, we also look at the risks. And in fact, the genesis of the AI summit started in 23. At that time, it was the prime issue of our safety and security. While we have moved on from what we were at Bletchley Park, and we are looking at other dimensions about the potential, about the opportunity, about what it can do to transform lives and impact people. But it's not that the discussions about safety and security have diminished. Those remain on the agenda. The issues of risk, the issues of deepfakes, the issues of labeling AI generated content, the issues of reducing harm that can be caused by AI. They also will be discussed at the summit. We are getting the best of the experts from across the world who have been working in this dimension. There are some research scholars who will be presenting papers on this. There are companies who will say what they are doing to make AI safe, secure, trusted. At the same time, governments also have adopted different means to do that. India has its own legal provisions for regulating AI. Europe has its own. So all of this will be discussed to come out with a common framework which works for the entire global community.
My last question to you as you go ahead and plan the next few days. You have been a very, very busy man. So I really appreciate that you joined us to give us an overview of what should we be expecting, because today was the day in which the Prime Minister inaugurated the expo at Bharat Mandapam. Tomorrow onwards, multiple conferences will be, will be held on the sidelines, including on 18th, the AI summit that India Today is hosting, where we hope to see you as well, sir. Where do you think the big ideas will be shared? Because all eyes will be on multiple conversations, the fireside chats, and as much as the keynote addresses of the several, the magnificent seven who are all going to be in India in the next 24 hours.
But I must say that while the attention, the media attention and the hype is about the top CEOs and the fireside chats and their keynotes and what they will say, but if you look at the conversation that happened today, in every room, every panel that we had today was oversubscribed. There and the conversations were top class. The kind of intervention, the kind of ideas that were shared was totally best of its class. And in fact, not only the physical rooms were occupied. In my busy schedule, I tried to join in on one of the sessions which was live. All our sessions are live on YouTube. So
Yes.
I logged into one of the sessions. I was surprised to see 11,000 people who had joined online on that particular session. So that's the kind of reach this summit is happening, and that's the quality of discussions we are having. So while of course the keynotes and the fireside chats, the magnificent seven or the top seven or the star speakers are a big draw for the audience. But I would urge everyone that those who are able to come and manage the the overflowing crowd that we have, they should also look at the other sessions and the panels that they're having. And if you're not able to walk in, or if you're not able to get a seat in the room, please join online, because the sessions online are of top class and very good quality. We are oversubscribed, but so I would appeal to people that if it's possible, if it's becoming difficult to get in because of numbers, please join online, because the quality of the learning there will be of the same quality as you come here.
Abhishek ji, pleasure speaking to you. Thank you for your time here on India Today, and wishing you all the best, and wishing our country and the entire India mission a lot of success over the next few days.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a pleasure. And I must thank you all also for support the Impact Summit and sending the right messages to all audiences. Thanks a lot.